y'all doing, everybody? Tyrone Muhammad, Executive Director for Ex-Cons for Community and Social Change. I just want to bring y'all attention that was just a shooting on 77. Y'all know about that, right? Colfax. The bottom line is we tried for 2 years to get in this building to do real behavior modification of at-risk youth, boys and men. And the police said once they was in here, Michelle Harris said that we would be able to use this school alongside the police to do night basketball games, to have a safe space for our young men to practice being young men, to be able to interact with other men so that we could get at the issues of trauma and violence that is in their heads. And that didn't happen. Now you tell us as a community that constantly, like we did in Wadsworth, I went to jail over there for trespassing on the public property. I don't know how that happened. I went to jail for trespassing, saying the same thing we saying now. 18,000 ex-cons are homeless in Chicago. Did y'all know that? Over 18,000 ex-cons. Now I'm not talking about veterans. I'm not talking about other citizens. Yet we have nowhere to house them. The hypocrisy of our elected officials. The hypocrisy of the press for not even pointing this stuff out. How is it okay for us to have housing for graveyards and prisons, but not free bodies? That makes no sense at all. All the violence and disinvestment in the city of Chicago and these communities, and you tell me we have all the resources to house and care for people that's not citizens? I don't know if we crazy or the elected officials crazy, but I think the people crazy too. It's impossible. We're telling this current mayor, Brandon Johnson, that it's unacceptable for black men and boys in these communities to have graveyards and prisons as our lot in life. Yet people that are not citizens can have housing, stipends, and all the manners and means to exist. Yet we are living in traumatized communities throughout this region. It is unacceptable. We are not accepting it. Go live in Highland Park, Kenilworth, Winnetka, with Matt, what other little affluent community? We cannot stand any more influx of people when we're starving ourselves as a community.
Amen.
Fix our issues before you fix everyone else.
Amen.
Black people should be first in line for housing. We got babies and kids sleeping on buses and trains in this city. Yet we haven't addressed that. We got ex-offenders. We talk public safety, and y'all watch the hypocrisy of our elected officials talk public safety. But one of the first things you need after serving your debt to society, where the prison system housed you when you're guilty, but don't have housing for you once you're released. Where do these people go? Maybe in your house. Maybe carjacking you. We can't deal with disinvestment. We can't deal with reentry if we don't deal with the housing crisis that we all have. So we demand housing for formerly incarcerated people. We demand housing for the citizens. We demand housing for our homeless and our mentally challenged individuals first. Then we can deal with everybody else. We're a welcoming city, but not before we get served.
Hey, you gotta say that, brother. We've got homeless students out.